how you need to do it. And the development of morality. Jean Piaget versus Lawrence Kohlberg. Let's begin with what moral development is, and why it's important. Morals are an individual's sense of right and wrong, and moral development is the change in how a person behaves related to these moral issues. This behavior is based on underlying intentions and goals. During the preschool years, it is important for children to develop characteristics such as consideration for others and a conscience, which are precursors for morality. By doing this, they can grow up to be productive members of society. Piaget's theory of moral judgment has 3 stages. In morality of constraint, which is shown in children younger than 7, children believe consequences rather than intentions are what determine whether an action is deemed good or bad. In the transitional period, which is 7 to 10 years of age, children learn that rules can be created and changed. They begin to be able to consider the perspectives of others. The third and final stage is autonomous morality, shown in children age 11 and beyond. This stage is also called moral relativism. Children no longer accept blind obedience to authority, and they believe that the punishment should fit the crime. These are some critiques of Piaget's theory. It is not the amount of peer interaction, but rather the quality of it that influences moral development. Also, as with his theory of cognitive development, Piaget underestimated the ability of young children to appreciate the role of intentionality in morality. Now let's move on to Kohlberg's theory. Kohlberg's stages of moral reasoning have 3 levels with 2 substages each. First is the pre-conventional level. With punishment and obedience, children obey rules simply to avoid punishment. And with instrumental and exchange, a person believes that what is considered right is what benefits me the most. Second is the conventional level. The good girl, nice boy substage means doing things because that is what is expected of you. With law and order, morality means upholding laws and contributing to society. In the post-conventional level, social contract means doing what is in the best interest of the group, and universal ethics means a commitment to self-chosen ethical principles that reflect universal principles of justice. Kohlberg eventually stopped scoring this 6th stage because people never actually reached it. Some critiques of Kohlberg are as follows. He did not differentiate between true moral issues and issues of social acceptability. His research was biased on Western values, therefore not relevant to other cultures. And he thought that once a new stage is reached, the individual would never justify situations using previous stages. But this is not true. The most well-known issue of Kohlberg's theory is one that Carol Gilligan did research to dispute. She believed that Kohlberg's findings were biased because his only samples came from boys, and therefore were not accurate for girls. The main difference between Piaget's and Kohlberg's theories is that Piaget believed the development of morality was continuous, and Kohlberg believed it was discontinuous. Here are the references for the resources I used, and thank you for watching my video.